right, guys, we're going to talk a little bit about food truck history. Many of you may be thinking to yourself, what the heck is a food truck and what's the purpose? Well, you've actually already seen food trucks. The trucks running up and down your roads playing music that you run out with your money and buy ice cream from, those are considered food trucks. Mobile canteens, mobile kitchens, mobile vendors, restaurants on wheels, all of those are food trucks. You can see them now at carnivals. You see them on construction sites, in farmers markets, at many festivals, and they're growing in popularity at sporting events. Food trucks date all the way back to 1866, when a Texas Ranger named Charles Goodnight recognized the need to make meals easier on cattle drives. So he invented the chuck wagon. He outfitted an old army wagon with kitchen shelves and drawers stocked with easy-to-preserve items like salted meats, beans, etc., along with a water barrel, coffee grinder, and a sling for kindling wood. He was the first one that invented what we would consider a food truck, known as a chuck wagon. In 1910, cities jumped on board. They had food trolleys that would go up and down the road serving people on the street. 1930, there was quite a shift. Local grocery stores started delivering. And then in 1955, those ice cream trucks you see going up and down the road, that's when the first one came out. Good-humored trucks began the sensation with mobile ice cream shops. Then we hit 1969. We had hot diggity dog. Food trucks and street vendors become cheap for good food. 1983, gas was very expensive. So in order to preserve their gas, people ate more foods from mobile vendors and carts in an effort to save on those high gas prices. In 1993, the economy kind of hit a boom, and people were eating lavishly and forgetting about mobile vendors. So we saw a little bit of a decline in mobile vendors during the 90s. In 2004, Gourmet to Go chefs started owning and operating food trucks. So instead of just cheap food, we started seeing it to be elevated a little bit. In 2011, fame for food trucks become popular with no sign of slowing down, and they're steadily growing in popularity today. So modern marvels of food trucks. So designing the average food truck kitchen requires specialized engineering. You have to think, you have an entire restaurant on wheels. The cost of a restaurant, so that's our average restaurant that we go sit down in, that's with building and permit and rent, is over $215,000. The cost of a food truck, $64,000. Big difference. 55% of food trucks report their location using Facebook. 100% of them use Twitter. So they go online and they report where they're at so that people can come to them and get their meals. Strangest food trucks? Oh, let's think about it. So they actually have a food truck called Peanut Butter Tacos and Snell Lollipops. Those are some weird ones for sure. I'm going to go through a few examples of some food trucks so that you kind of get a little idea of some. So here's just a couple that I've seen around. So this one is Aha Ritos. Then we have this one. This one is a food truck that has cupcakes. They sell cupcakes out of their trucks. So it's no longer specified and situated for just regular meals. There's all kinds of gourmet food coming out of food trucks. This one, they serve grilled cheeses. That's pretty awesome. Now that you know a little bit about food truck history, you may still be thinking to yourself, well, food trucks are rapidly growing in popularity, so let's take a look at a popular TV series about food trucks.
Hi there, I'm Tyler Florence. Welcome to a brand new season of the Great Food Truck Race. Who's hungry? Since we started, food trucks have become a mainstay in the culinary world.
It's amazing.
From fast food to 4-star, food trucks now cover it all.
Come on, get your bacon love, people.
And each year, we search the country for people who think they have what it takes to run one.
Oh man, this is what I'm talking about.
It's the American dream
Let's open up our own food truck, baby.
on wheels. This year, we've got 8 brand new teams, each with a common goal: to go into business for themselves.
It's the prettiest truck.
What they'll learn? Running a food truck is not easy.
I'm freaking out.
It takes passion,
Having so much fun.
commitment, and creativity.
Oh, mamacita, what can you cook for me?
Each week, our teams will roll into a new city for a wild weekend of cooking and selling.
Hungry, Austin?
Along the way, we'll challenge their cooking skills,
Sonoran hot dog. Now, what is that?
their business sense,
We ran out of food.
and their patience.
Where is everybody?
That is going on.
Chef in the kitchen, but I'll also teach them. I tell this to all of my chefs because I want the winner to be one of the best food truck operators in the country.
I'm not putting out food.
Last team standing wins their food truck plus $50,000.
I can't stop shaking. I can't catch my breath.
Too much work to get sent home over this.
Who will win the Great Food Truck Race?
Pack it up, let's go.
There's only one way to find out.
Adrenaline.
Let's get rolling.
Now you see they're pretty popular in the U.S. today. So what are we going to do? We're going to have the Great SHS Food Truck Challenge. You will be constructing your own food trucks. You will be developing business plans for them, their name, slogans, everything. So who's ready for the Great SHS Food Truck Challenge?